Millions of college-bound high school seniors are receiving, if they haven't already, college acceptance letters and financial aid packages this month. But as families talk about which school to choose, relatively fewer of them have actually talked to their kids about how they're going to pay for this big nut. Sharon Epperson has some strategies to make paying the bills a little less painful.
Many students may have already decided where they want to go to college this fall. Meanwhile, their parents are still figuring out how they'll pay for it. Many parents seem to be overwhelmed by the cost of college, which has ballooned since they were undergrads. A Sallie Mae study found families spent an average of $21,178 on college costs last year. But there's no need to panic, financial advisors say. Keep this in mind.
It doesn't mean you have to do the whole thing. There are various funding options for college.
Most families pay for nearly a third of college costs with free money, scholarships and grants, according to a Sallie Mae survey. 27% of the total college tab is covered by student and parents' loans. And the same percentage comes from parents' income and savings. A plain vanilla savings account is often their top choice, but 529 plans offer more tax savings.
529 accounts are built to give people tax benefits and saving for college, and people who aren't using them are missing out on those tax benefits and potentially having less money for college when it comes time to pay for that.
With 529 plans, funds can be withdrawn tax-free to pay for qualified education expenses, including tuition and fees, room and board, book supplies, and equipment. But how much should parents withdraw from 529 plans each year?
My advice in general is to take your money out as quickly as you can, as long as you're sure it's going to be tax-free, because that way you lock in your tax-free gains in that account. Even if you decide to turn around and put more money in the account, I think that's your best strategy.
Some parents may be eligible for the American Opportunity Tax Credit, too, for tuition expenses of up to $4,000. This creates a tax credit of up to $2,500. To be strategic, families may want to wait to withdraw funds from a 529 plan to take advantage of these tax savings.
They should not be taking that $4,000 from their 529 plan. They should be taking that from other sources, out of pocket or loans. Because you cannot double dip. You cannot take that tax credit and take tax-free distributions from your 529 plan for those same expenses.
Many families may also need to turn to loans to pay for at least a portion of the college bill. If your child qualifies for the federal Stafford loan, Hurley says that's a good deal, with 0% interest while in college and a very low interest rate after graduation. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Sharon Epperson.